Hey everybody, welcome back. Life in the Higham house, and I've got an announcement for you and a question. So stick around. I want to share something with you. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to Life in the Higham house. It's another week. We're kicking it off with a brand new vlog and an announcement and a question. First, the announcement. So over the last couple years, we've been doing the vlog thing, having fun with it. Great creative outlet, fun to share what we're doing. But if we were to go back in time, one of the reasons we started doing this from the very beginning was just to create an opportunity for us to share what our kids were doing with the grandparents. The whole blogging, posting of pictures, kind of evolving into the vlog all came about because we just wanted to share what our kids were doing with like the grandparents and extended family and some friends. Then it kind of took on a life of itself for a little while, where we got into the whole idea that, hey, let's just put stuff out there that's family friendly, stuff that other families can watch, other kids can watch, and it would just be the Highams doing whatever the Highams were doing. And for a number of years we created a bunch of videos, everything from vacation videos to our Christmas specials to, we had kids talk with the kids and food tasting and all sorts of stuff we've done. And it's been a lot of fun. We've enjoyed creating all that and just letting it be there, sharing it with you guys. And then it kind of grew into how can we be encouraging families to have family fun? And that kind of helped foster a little bit of what we did with the blog, in writing articles and posts about family, about marriage, about raising kids, staying in love, all that good stuff. Toyed around with an idea for a while, and we've brought it to the vlog a couple times for kind of discussion. Well, I think we're finally doing it. We're doing a podcast. We've bought the equipment. We have the microphones. We have the recorders. We have the ability to edit and put it all together. And we have a plan, an idea, something that we want to do. So Amy and I have been talking about this for a long time, and we kind of are in a place where we want to take a few more risks. We want to do something that we haven't done, and we want to do something that will continue to encourage families, build up and strengthen marriages, help with child raising, all that good stuff that is important to us. Like, we lean into other resources to help us raise our kids. Our kids are pretty much on their own now, and they're all doing really well. They're raising their families or beginning their families. And so Amy and I are in that space of, okay, it's time for us to maybe be thinking about doing something a little different. And a podcast has been something we've kicked around for a while, with the question being, what would we talk about? What do we have to offer people if we were to do a podcast? And I've been saying for a while now, what we have to offer is us. We're not experts by any stretch of the imagination. And in many things we're still learning, especially now as we have adult children. We are learning what it looks like to continue to be parents while your kids are becoming adults and doing their own thing and starting their lives and getting married and starting families. Like, we're in that space and season now. But we still get questions from parents about raising kids and what we did and how we did it and what we did well, what we would change, all those type of things. And so I've been saying to Amy, the best thing that we have to offer people is ourselves, our story, what God has been doing in our lives, what He has been doing through our family, our marriage, through our ministries, the people in the church. So we're launching a podcast. Don't know what it's going to be called just yet. It's going to have something to do with life in the Higham house, but we've kicked around a couple ideas, but we don't have a name yet. So we're working on that. The podcast is going to be an attempt from us to share our story and encourage other families. We also are thinking and planning to have other couples who've raised kids, who have served within the bounds of church, who have wrestled with faith and family, couples that we know, we love, we respect, couples that have taught us something, who have walked with us through difficult seasons, who have kind of been mentors and ones who have challenged us in our faith. And so we're going to have those folks on as guests. And then the other hope is to have a few other guests on. Like, as we've been in the world of student ministry, we have met some folks that write books and speak and do all of those type of things. And I think at some point we'd love to have some of those folks on who maybe we would consider to be experts in certain areas, and then have them on the podcast. Now, here's the thing where we want your help. As we think about the podcast, obviously we want to have topics that are relatable to who would be our listening audience, which would be hopefully many of you. And so that leads us to the question of what would be a topic? If you could ask us anything, if you'd want to know anything about us in the way of marriage, family, faith, ministry, stuff like that, what topics, what questions would you have? What would you want for us to share with you? And so, if you would like to be a part of helping us launch this, it would be awesome for you to submit some questions, some topics, some ideas, something that you would like for us to talk about or something you would want to know. Now, we've got a couple already in mind. Obviously, sharing our story, getting to know Amy and I, how we got together. We're going to share stuff like that. If you've been following us on the blog or the vlog, you know the last couple of years have been years of transition and question, and we'll get into some of that and share some of those things, like Amy's cancer story, our self-induced sabbatical from ministry, all of those things. Like, the last 3 years, God has done a lot of work in our lives, and we've been waiting for the opportunity to share some of those things. And my hope is that we start recording episodes later on this summer so that we can start posting them sometime this fall, hopefully early fall. So, big announcement, we got a podcast coming. Don't have a name, but we got a podcast coming. Excited about this. I know I may not look it, but gosh, Amy and I have been talking and praying about doing a podcast for a very, very long time. And the fact that we're in a space where we're both like, it's time, that's very exciting. So, look forward to it coming. We'll talk a little bit more about it as we get closer to it. We'll put some stuff up on the blog that you can go and you can check out, and you can begin maybe submitting other ideas and topics. So make sure you go back and check that out, lifeinthehigham.com. All right, friends, want to keep it short here. Super excited about this. Love to have your participation, and I think this is going to be fun. I think it's going to be really fun. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. We appreciate you. All right, friends, love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you right back here, Life in the Higham House, on the next one. Later.